coming at you on a Monday with crazy hair. I just finished working out and I'm about to go take a shower, and I am going to take an ovulation test. And what's funny is that when I just recently went to see my doctor, he told me not to take one. Like, don't take an ovulation test, don't take your temperature in the morning, get off your tracker app, because I've been using Flow to track my periods and my symptoms. And he's like, you know what, get off of all of it, because all that stuff is just making you anxious. But I do want to talk about the tests that I take, the ones that I bought, why I bought them, and I'm just kind of taking them until they run out, just to see if this month I get a positive one. The issue that I think I was having, and it was making me so anxious, is I never got a positive ovulation test last month. And that's part of the reason I decided to go to the doctor, because I was concerned that due to the fact that I have irregular periods, I'm not ovulating, and maybe that's why I didn't get a positive test. And I am so sure with myself that I know when I'm ovulating that it's crazy that maybe I'm not. So before I take a shower, I do want to chat real quick about what I'm taking again, why I decided on that one, and then kind of show you guys the process for it, and we'll go from there. So let's grab the ovulation test. I did just brush the hair real quick because it was all crazy, but the ones I decided to go with was Easy at Home, and the package that I got had 50 ovulation tests and 20 pregnancy tests. And the reason I went with this one is because I looked on Amazon and I said the best ones. I actually think I Googled it and this one came up, and then there was another one that came up, and then I looked at all the reviews, and of course there were like mixed ones where it was like, these are really good, these didn't work for me. And I'm like, I'm just gonna try them, because they do have clear blue ones, but they're really expensive, and I think you have to take it around when you are like almost certain that you're ovulating. And I just didn't want to spend the money on it, and I think this was 20 bucks. I can look, but I did my research. I went on, I decided I'm going to do these just because I'm not very familiar with them. So I, alongside buying this, bought a temperature thing to put by my bed, which I was taking my temperature every morning, but then I stopped taking it and just decided against it. And I think it's mostly because I would forget that I need to take it right when I woke up. So this one that I got, let's see if I can't find, I think was $17. Oh, Ben, be careful. Yeah, the set that I got, no, that's not that one. Hold on here. I think it was the first one. Sorry, I'm trying to look it up for you guys. So it was 16 bucks. So you got 50 of the one and 20 of the other. And I think right now I am down to like 20 something, because I started using them through my last cycle and then through this cycle. And like I said, when I went to the doctor, he said not to use them anymore. Don't take your temperature. Stop logging on my app. I use the Flow app. I've been using that since I think 2019, so at least like 4 or 5 years. And he's like, all that stuff is stressing you out, because you know, apps can only be so accurate. Like, they can kind of help you, but because everybody's cycle is different, it's really difficult for it to say this is exactly, you know, when it's going to be or what you're having. And it did help me, you know, figure out that I was irregular. But going forth from that, when it like says you're ovulating and all that, it's just predictions, and that can make you stress out, especially when you're trying to conceive. So like I said, I just bought it. I stopped taking my temperature. I am, again, just taking these just to see. And once they run out, and I'm not ordering anymore. But I think I was stressing myself out because last month I never got a positive one. And, you know, that can make you stress out when you're like, okay, am I not ovulating? Maybe I was. And it says that sometimes you're not producing enough of the like LH symptoms for it to come up. So because these tests are just little sticks, like I'll show you, they come in these little packages, and these actually came with an app that is called Pre-Mom, and you can actually take a picture of your test and it will like tell you information about it. And I was tracking this, but again, I stopped doing that. And it tells you, you know, a faint line is that you're not, and two solid lines are that you are. So then when you open it, they are just little strips. So they're just tiny little strips. And you do the max. So I bought a little cup to catch my urine, and then you do that. So I'm going to do that process, and then I will come back and show you what the test looks like. So also, just so you know, on the side of the box, it tells you, you know, how to do it, what the results will look like. And for me, you know, it says wait up to 5 minutes, but I've gotten so good at reading them that I don't necessarily wait. So for like me, you can see how it's a faint line, and if they're saying if you are ovulating, it would be two thick lines. So like I said, you can take a picture in your app, which, you know what, I'll just do that for you since I am showing you what it is. So you would open up your app, you would go to take a photo of your test. These are like all my recent tests, so I would just go, I'd snap a photo. I would make sure that the T and C are in the right place. It tells you how to do that. And then I just press OK. And then it also tells you the like percentage you're at, and like if it's low or high or something like that. Like I said, I never got one that was high, so I don't know. But like I said, I'm just taking them to take them until they run out and go from there. But like I said, my doctor did say don't take them because it'll make you anxious and make you feel a certain way. So I'm just going to take them until they run out. But I mean, if you're somebody who's, you know, wanting to track, or your doctor recommends you track so you kind of can figure it out, like if you have a regular cycle and you want to figure out when you're ovulating, these might be a good option for you. I've never tried any other ones, so I couldn't really tell you if there was other better options. This is just what I decided to try. And so far, you know, I think because of how my periods are irregular, it's just not working for me, which is perfectly fine. That's why I went to a doctor, and that's why we're figuring out a plan that will work for me. But again, because I did start the process, I just wanted to show you guys what I was doing and what I was taking, just to give you guys an option. And maybe you come across something else that worked better for you, and if you did, let me know. But this is just what I decided to go with and decided to take. So thanks for letting me share with you guys today. I'm gonna jump in the shower, and I will talk to you guys again real soon in the next vlog. Hey guys, I did want to show you real fast because I remember when I said I never got any positive ovulation tests, and today I think I did. Again, the last 2 days I've had high ovulation tests, so we're actually going to take a picture and I'm going to show you guys. So the last 2 days I've gotten high ones, and today, see the two dark lines? I've never gotten one that you can like see that's really dark. And then when I log it on my app, since today's actually lower than yesterday. It's saying yesterday was my peak day. But I was so excited because I've never gotten tests that were high, and I've never gotten one that said peak, and I finally did. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because it was exciting for me, and I wanted to show it for you guys just in case you are taking these tests and you're wondering. This is what the app will tell you. How cool is that? So super excited about it. Hopefully this is the month we get pregnant. If not, then that's okay. We will just keep trying, and I will keep you guys updated on, you know, the doctor visits and everything going forward.